Hi, welcome to Peter's Practical Tarot. Thank you for being here and joining me. So this is a weekly quickie asking about the energy showing up for the week ahead. This is for September the 9th, but whenever you find this, I hope that there are messages here for you. Now, if you are ready for your reading, you can go ahead and check out the timestamps below. You can always look for your sun, your moon, your rising, whatever it is that is calling to you. All right, sometimes it's a timestamp or something else that's calling, So trust yourself above everything. Trust that you know which of the messages you hear are for you, and feel free to explore, right? I want to say it's always possible that there's no messages for us in this reading because this is a collective, general messages reading, so that just happens sometimes. Now, if you are ready, I'll go ahead and see you at your reading. But I do want to talk a little bit about what it is that I'm asking for and what it is that I'm doing here. All right, for those of you who are interested. All right, now this is a spread that I use just to ask about general energy. All right, and quick messages. And I will be starting the reading by asking about the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance at this time, right? So what do you need to keep in mind as you navigate this week, all right? I do ask about energy showing up in your deep within, how you're feeling in your innermost, how it is that you are showing up to the world, anything that the universe wants to bring your way. And then over here is like anything else, right, that's out of your control that you just kind of need to be aware of at this moment so that, we can best prepare, all right? Now, I do read holistically as well, but I do like to assign, parts to the cards here, right, to get those deeper messages. So, if this sounds like a kind of reading that you're interested in, then I'm excited to see you at your reading. All right, let me know. Let me know if this kind of reading worked for you, if there was anything for you in these messages. I would absolutely love to hear from you. It lets me know what kind of readings to put out, and if there's anything for y'all here, I just really love to hear it. So thank you all for sharing your energy with me, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, so I will actually go ahead and get started with Pisces today. Okay, so hello, Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick shuffle here. All right. Hello, Pisces sun, moon, rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. All right, now with the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance at this time, you have the Page of Swords. Okay, it is showing shadow side up here. Okay, so the first message that I'm getting is to be very mindful about how you are communicating at this time. Okay, I'm gonna say that whenever I see Pages of Swords in the reversed or shadow side up position, I interpret it as this is a time to listen more than you speak. Okay, being very open-minded and receptive to information. All right, kind of talking less, listening more is the overall theme here. All right, now let's see how this is showing up for you. Yep, okay, absolutely. Wow, this makes so much sense. Right, look, you have the Two of Swords showing up in your deep within over here. And so you could have some choices to make, which is why you are in this receptive and open-minded energy. All right, the Two of Swords can speak speak to being open-minded. All right, keeping your options open over here, seeing two sides of a situation. But with the reversal, it can be that you are either kind of closed-minded at this time, or maybe kind of even stuck in your ways a little bit. But there is something that you're gonna have to, I feel like you're gonna have to make a choice about something, and you will be narrowing down your choices, but make sure that you looked at both sides of the situation over here. Okay, now, I'm gonna say, with the Nine of Cups showing up reversed, I do want to say that I feel like you are being asked to prioritize your emotions, or to really take into consideration the feelings that you're getting, like getting in touch with your intuition, what it is that you are sensing. Okay, like kind of trusting your intuition at this time is going to be so important. Okay, I can see a sense of you not knowing, right, is this the right move for me, and with the Nine of Cups, it wants you to find that emotional fulfillment within yourself, right? Like, what makes me happy? What is it that I'm dreaming up of over here? I want to say, we do have, I don't think there's like an eclipse coming up, okay? I don't think it's this week. I don't know exactly the date, all right? But that time might be very significant for you, all right? So you might want to look into the energy of what that might mean for you, okay? Yeah, I'm just getting, getting those messages over here, with the moon, and then this looks like an eclipse here. Okay, so the eclipse could be a time when you are kind of starting to make moves, or I feel like it's going to definitely bring some sort of illumination, right? Some understanding. Now, let's see what else is showing up for you this week, Pisces. All right. Oh, I do want to say that the Nine of Cups is a card of Pisces here. So for those of you that haven't been feeling like your strongest selves, I do want to ask you to ask yourself, like, what is it that you are dismissing? Where have you been afraid to charge toward what it is that you're dreaming? Where have you been afraid to express yourself authentically over here, okay? Now let's see what else is showing up for Pisces over here. Yeah, okay. Look, I'm going to say that the universe wants you to let go of something, okay? You have the Four of Pentacles showing up over here. Some of you may be prioritizing your material stability, and right now I feel like you're being encouraged, okay? Wow, I'm so sorry. I really hope you cannot hear my stomach, all right? I don't know, maybe some of y'all are hungry for change here, okay? But yeah, the Four of Pentacles does speak to, right, like you have acquired something, right? Like you went through like a mini cycle over here, right? Ace, two, Three of Pentacles over here. And now you're in the Four of Pentacles, right? Like there's something that you've been working toward, or that you have worked for, and it's gotten you to where you are in life. But now the universe wants you to kind of encourage that, let go of something, really check in with yourself, okay? So that's where this decision making energy and keeping an open mind is going to stay supportive, because it's going to give you insight into what it is that you need to release, okay? Now with the Page of Cups showing up here as well, I'm gonna say that there could be some love quarrels or disagreements, all right, for those of you that are in a connection or something like that. Like it could be a person you could be dealing, it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, just in case that's relevant. Doesn't have to be, okay? But there could be some discord in your love life at this time that could be stemming from an energy that's very, I feel like either you or whomever it is that you're dealing with are very focused on your emotional needs, okay? Or a little bit of, I'm even seeing it as emotional immaturity or emotional unavailability, okay? So that could play a part here, okay? Back to this other, kind of how it's interacting with this Page of Swords. Feel like there is something about being mindful of communication, right? So like you are very much entitled to your feelings, as is your person, but be mindful about how y'all are communicating, okay? For those of you that it is not love related, or you don't have anybody in your mind here, on your mind, I do feel like this is the universe once again reminding you to continue to take those steps forward, coming from a place of love, okay? For some of you, it's about gaining that emotional maturity within yourself and that strength to say, this is what's actually going to fulfill me. This is what I'm dreaming up of, right? Like I'm having all these dreams and they may seem a little bit weird right now, or I don't know quite how to cement them, but as you gain that clarity, like, and that sense of, what would make me happy, I feel like you're really being asked to ask yourself, what makes you happy. I feel like that might be something that you're dismissing. Like you might feel like something is unattainable, or it's just a wild dream here, but the universe wants you to kind of acknowledge that, honor that. I feel like your dreams might not be as wild as you think they are, so yeah, all right. This, I am going to go ahead and move on to the last part of the reading. Just ask for any other messages that you need to hear at this time. All right, what do you need to keep in mind this week? All right, you have social, all right, you have move, and you have old. Goodness golly. All right, you could have with old, this could be like somebody from your past, okay? Somebody in your life that's a little bit older and wiser, that might have some important information for you over here, so kind of keep your ears open again, all right? Some of you can be moving somewhere old. I don't know, I'm hearing like moving back somewhere, or I don't know, like there's something about the past kind of showing up here for this week, all right? So just kind of keep your ears open is what I would say again, all right? You're listening more than you're speaking at this time, but you are socializing, okay? okay? There could be connections that you make through kind of getting out there, talking to people, putting yourself out there, all right? With the move, you could be considering a move. That could be something that you're releasing at this time, or moving locations, moving careers, like moving in some sort of more like materialistic way. Can be not materialistic, right? But like in your material realm, right? Like that could be something that you're considering. And something that I want to say is to add a movement to your like to your like physicals. So how can I say this? Like move physically. All right, like this could be exercising, this could be going on walks, this could be just like not staying in one part of your place but kind of moving around. All right, but kind of getting your body into an energy of fluidity and movement here. And that can actually help your brain also get into an energy of movement. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there, Pisces. I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. And then yeah, just thank you for sharing your energy with me. All right. All right, we are going to move on to Aquarius. All right. Hello, Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance at this time. Wow, you have the Knight of Pentacles showing up for you here, okay? So this is saying make some moves, okay? Now, I want to remind you that the Knight of Pentacles is a slow and steady wins the race kind of card, okay? You are not rushing into anything different, but you are making it real, okay? You are actually implementing a plan and taking those first steps, okay? So whatever it is that you are, working on, okay, I'm going to just random example, okay, take it to whatever, context it applies for you. But for example, maybe you're thinking about making a career move here, and you're like, oh, well, I don't even know where to start, right? Like, I don't know who my connections are. I haven't even brushed up on my resume. Like, I have, maybe you're just starting by opening up your computer and looking at different job opportunities, right? Maybe you're opening up your, resume, or even starting a resume or something, right? It's like you're not full on charging into something different, but you're taking the small little steps that you need to work toward what it is that you want here, okay? Yep, absolutely. Magician, goodness golly, woo. Aquarius, you have some growth wanting to show up for you here, okay? You have the Magician, which is once again, it's a starter energy, it's a doer energy, all right? This is not a week where you are, dang, sorry, I just heard this is not a week where you are sitting on your ass, all right? Like, you are making things happen. The Magician is very aware of what they have access to, okay? Remember, you do not need to have the mostest, right? Like, you don't need to have the most connections ever, but it's about, using those connections that you do have to gain some information, right? It's not about, having the most money ever. It's about using the money that you have to start to build whatever it is that you want, right? Like, that sort of thing, okay? But I love this, right? Knight of Pentacles to the Father of Pentacles, okay? You are showing, like, there's this growth showing up here, okay? It's like, as you make things happen, you're working toward becoming this very established, very materially secure person, okay? Like, you could be working on your financial security. You could be, your money could be very much on your mind, all right? You might be, I keep hearing like investing. Some of you could be investing. Some of you could be very learning about how to make your money grow as well. You might be budget checking as well, right? So where am I spending too much? Where can I cut back? Because that sort of thing happening as well here, okay? But once again, the Father of Pentacles does take care of business, okay? Now, you'll have the Six of Swords showing up reversed over here, and the Queen of Pentacles. Goodness golly, these are counterparts over here. Wow, what the hell? Well, these are general messages, but I'm going to say a couple of things. Look, I got a love message for you. Doesn't have to be, all right? For some of you, you could have somebody from your past showing up here with the Six of Swords showing up reverse. This could be somebody that, I don't know, maybe you haven't heard from in a while, or I don't know, but like somebody from, somebody's coming back to you. With the Queen of Pentacles, right? It could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Does not have to be, okay? Could be an old friend, could be an old boss, could be a parent figure, okay? Maybe your relationship with your mother is like, maybe you're, you know, kind of, I don't know, having like some communication with like a parent figure as well, okay? But for some of you, it could be, I don't know, like you could be encountering or communicating or coming into contact, all right, with somebody that you feel could be your counterpart or somebody that you vibe along with really well. Okay, now what I want to say, I'm gonna say this could also be like a business partner or something like that you're kind of coming together to create some sort of abundance, all right? Because the Father of Pentacles is very focused on the material realm. Queen of Pentacles focused on the material realm as well. Okay, together they build, that they grow over here. So like they create something very real, okay? Now I want to go back to this, you know, with this Knight of Pentacles over here, because I feel like it's like stuff is not gonna happen unless you make some tangible moves, okay? Super important. I wanted to get a clarifier for the Six of Swords, okay? Showing up for you here. Like, tell me just anything you need to know about this Six of Swords. King of Cups. Okay, yeah, it could be, for some of you, it is a love thing, all right? Somebody could be offering you some, yeah, some of y'all could have love on the horizon, all right, is what I'm gonna say. It could be somebody that you already know, that's already in your energy, all right? Let me see, anything else for those of you that is not somebody from the past. No, I keep getting, it could be a Virgo, all right? Just Queen of Pentacles, Hermit, okay? But I feel like, or it could be somebody that's been kind of hidden. Maybe like they haven't talked to you, they haven't really expressed their feelings, but all of a sudden like they kind of have some understanding and they're getting ready to share it over here. All right, look, that's the messages that we got here, so you know. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the last part of the reading, but I'm gonna say, you know, if there have been messages for you here, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes truly help me know if you like to see more readings like this, and if there was anything for you here. So you have secret, yeah, you know, you could be, I'm telling you, like, I don't know, somebody could be revealing something. I was really getting this energy of something that's being exposed to you over here with this Hermit. Like, I don't know, I feel like it is somebody that you already know that's letting you know something. I don't know. Yeah, all right, so secrets can be revealed at this time. Steady, I love this. All right, Knight of Pentacles, what do we say at the beginning? Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, steady progress, steady movement. Okay, and I feel like, you know, it seems to be a time to share. Okay, share your I just heard share your love. All right, share your love, you know, just kind of get out there, really share your, I don't know, like share your ideas. You know, sometimes it's a time to kind of stay quiet, keep your plans, you know, to yourself, or maybe you have been keeping like your plans to yourself and things like that. But I feel like there is something where sharing can actually bring you more support from the outside, and it can increase your resources at this time. All right, maybe you're not oversharing everything or every detail of your plans, but you are starting to kind of put things out there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Aquarius. I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes, they all help, and let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. Yay. All right. I don't know why I say yay, but all right. We are, did I say Taurus? I meant Aquarius. Well, I don't know. Or why am I thinking of Taurus? I don't know. All right. Let's move on to Capricorn. Woo. All right. Hello, Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance at this time. You have the Ten of Wands showing up, shadow side up here. All right, some of you can be feeling a little bit overwhelmed this week, like you have a lot of responsibilities, trying to take care of way too many things at this moment. All right, so do be mindful of that energy. I want to say, wow, look, the Ace of Wands wanted to show up. We're going to take this over here. I love this because the Ten of Wands, you know, 10 and then it kind of comes back into the one, right? 10 narrows down into one. So it's like you're closing out some sort of cycle where you have been tired, you have been exhausted, but I do feel like you're about to get a burst of creativity over here, okay? Kind of like inspired action is the word that I'm saying, okay? So I don't know, you're about to close something out here. Now let's see what else is showing up for you here. Yeah, yep, 5 of Wands, more Wands, and 5 of Cups. Goodness golly, I'm gonna say this is an energy of tension, of stress, okay? I go back to this, you feeling like you have so much on your plate right now, but I love that the 5 showed up reversed. While the 5s can indicate challenges, the reversal to me indicates healing. It's like you're working through some tension within yourselves. I feel like for some of you with this showing up in your deep within, a lot of what you're fighting is yourself, okay? Because sometimes it can indicate petty fights or disagreements with other people, but I feel like you're kind of taking a step back and saying, you know what, I'm not going to be the starter of petty fights. You know what? I'm going to choose to walk away. You know, maybe these fights are coming my way, or people are trying to disagree with me or trying to, you know, and you're saying, nope, I'm not going to even deal with that. All right. And I feel like, you know, for some of you, you're choosing to not fight with yourself so much as well. All right. So definitely a time to kind of back off from anybody that's trying to cause a reaction from you. Okay. Do take mind and notice of your feelings as well, okay? The 5 of Cups, some of y'all could be reconciling like your how can I say this, like you could be making amends with people, or maybe if you have been in sort of disagreements and things like that, I feel like you're kind of putting yourself out there and saying, you know what, I'm sorry, you know, look, this is what I'm getting, all right? Take it, leave it. If it's not your story, it's not your story. But I'm getting a sense of, you know, maybe disagreements that you've encountered with people and you're realizing, oh, you know what, I was really stressed out and I acted in a way that may have been hurtful, or I said some things that I didn't really mean, or, you know, something. But there's something about you recognizing your feelings and then being willing to heal situations with people, right? This could be with friends, family, you know, anybody that you feel like you may have hurt here, or that may have hurt you. But yeah, I do see this as you being very in touch with your feelings during this time could be just helpful to help you kind of process the situations and stressors that you might be feeling here. Wow, goodness golly. Some of you could have Taurian energy, could be could be significant at this time. All right, you have the 9 of Pentacles and the Empress, so you might be dealing with a Taurus, like a friend, a boss, a lover. I don't know, right? For some of you, it could be a lover, could be a mother figure as well. Okay, but I do feel like you might have some people over here wanting to support you, wanting to kind of offer you something with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, it could be okay, I just heard some of y'all might even get like an invite to go on an adventure or something like that. Okay, so you know, keep your eyes out. I do feel like you are being encouraged to take care of yourself, you know, like nourish yourself, nurture yourself, have a softer approach to yourself at this time with the Emperor showing up reversed. You might not be sharing, I don't know, like, I don't know. I do feel like you're prioritizing yourself. I'm gonna say, I just feel like throwing this out there. For some of you, be mindful of where you may be kind of like you should be taking care of yourself, but be mindful of where you're kind of confusing self-care with using it as a form to overdo things that aren't good for you, or kind of dismiss people or not be so nice to people because you're like, well, I'm setting a boundary, but then you do it in a way that can end up being hurtful or something like that. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to y'all. All right, I hope it makes sense to whomever needed to hear that. Okay, I did want to ask about these things. Oh yeah, oh goodness freaking golly. Yeah, okay. Wow, fucking hell. Okay, this is a love message, so if this is not your story, it's not your story. If you're not looking for love messages, you can just kind of fast forward through this part. Yeah, for some of you, there's like something that's transforming with it's either a connection. You have the Lovers and the 2 of Cups showing up reversed, okay? I'm gonna say for some of you, I'm seeing this as this could be 2 people. Some of you could have 2 people on your mind or multiple people on your mind, but there's a sense of having to make a choice, okay? For some of you, you're just making a choice with a connection, okay? Like with like something that's not quite working out, that you're feeling very out of balance with, and now you're deciding something needs to transform, okay? Like with the Tower, I'm gonna say some of you could be choosing to let this go. You could be hearing some news that really throw you off your game and you're like, oh, I am not dealing dealing with that. And for some of you, you're like, you know what? If we're going to build our own tower, if we're going to move forward, all right, what are we actually going to do? What are you actually offering me? What am I offering you? Where can we actually work together? Okay. But something needs to shift, okay? Because a tower does mean, you know, the destruction of like whatever is not working, okay? All right, so non-love messages though for others of you, okay? Like there is this, I'm gonna go back to this kind of checking in with yourself about your feelings, dissatisfaction, where you might be feeling out of balance in your connections, and same, you know, transforming it from a place of you're not, I just want to say, like, don't veer too much into, I feel overwhelmed. I feel like things are out of balance. So then you start, you know, trying to take care of yourself so much that you end up hurting others. I don't know why I'm getting that message. All right. Just kind of be really mindful about that. But yeah, we're going to go to the last part of the reading. All right. See anything else that we may have missed or that you need to know at this time. But if there have been messages for you here, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Okay, wow. You have health, love, and music. Yeah, love. Okay, so for some of you, your love life can be just kind of popping up this week, and there's going to be shifts, learning something in your love life. Okay, it's going to need your attention over here. Some of you, I mean, it could be love coming your way, but I feel like this is for those of you that are already in a situation. Okay, pay attention to your health. Okay, particularly if you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, you know, make sure that you're making time to take care of your needs here. Okay, physical, emotional, and mental, all right, as well. Music could be a sort of outlet, you know, going out, you know, going out to a concert, listening to music, finding something that speaks to you. You could be getting messages through music. I just heard you could be getting love messages through music, all right? So like I don't know, if you're dealing with somebody, they could be sending you messages through music, or you could just hear something that just really resonates with you, that helps you access your feelings, is what I'm going to say about that, all right? I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, Capricorn, but I hope that there were messages for you here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. All right, we are going to move on to Sagittarius. All right. Actually, let me have a little sippy tea. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting this reading by asking about the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance at this time. Wow, you have the Nine of Pentacles showing up here. Beautiful. I love the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, very somebody who stands strong, very confident, very secure. It's like they take, you know, the Nine of Pentacles nines are very individualistic, independent, right? In the tarot here, they show you finding that. I don't know. I feel like you're kind of realizing, or you're coming into this energy where you're being asked to really focus on what you have done for yourself, what you have built for yourself, right? What you have access to, really honoring, right? Everything that you've done to be where you are at, and kind of just really, I don't know, like seeing it, honoring it, okay? Because I want to say sometimes the Nine of Pentacles can be like, you know, when it's reversed, which is you didn't get reversed, right? But it can be wondering, like, have I done enough? You know, and it's like, be very confident and be very sure that you have done and more than enough, right? I'm going to say, you know, for some of you, just with the imagery showing up here, you could be at a space where you're like, you know what, I'm kind of getting ready to put myself out there, ready to show something, ready to share something, because while it's a very independent energy, the imagery here is showing like the couples. So some of you could be getting ready to say, hey, you know what, I have done enough, you know, with myself, and now I'm willing to kind of step out. You might be looking for love, or for those of you that are in a connection, you might be saying, okay, you know what, I'm paying attention to my needs and what I'm bringing to the table, and I want to make sure that I'm working well with my person. Okay, so really, I don't know, just coming, I feel like a very confident energy right now, okay? Now, that being said, yeah, you have the Mother of Wands showing up over here reversed, all right? I do want to say, like, check in with yourself about not overexerting yourself, not overdoing things, okay? There could be, like, some sort of creative project or pursuit that I feel like you're being asked to nurture at this time. Make time for creativity, make time to have some fun, but be very, very mindful of overexerting yourself, because the reversal to me can indicate sometimes doing things too much, especially too much for others, and then you end up exhausting yourself, okay? Particularly this Mother of Wands energy. All right. Yeah, no, that's the message that I'm getting over here, right? Now with the Six of Swords showing up over here, I do feel like I want to ask for some clarifiers about this energy, because I feel like there's something that you want to go back to, okay? And I don't know exactly what this means. This is how you are showing up, okay? The Six of Swords, look, I want to say it wants you to rise up. It wants you to charge towards something new, something different, but you seem to be refusing to make some moves over here. So let me see if, or you, no, this is you. Like, this is you going back to something. So let me see, what is this all about? Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, a Knight of Wands. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, look, Two of Wands cards here. All right, Two of Wands, Knight of Wands. All right. And so I do feel like you're kind of trying to take a step back. There could be something that you're going back to because you have choices. There's learning that you're waiting for. You might feel like there's something that you want to switch up, you know, with the Two of Wands, kind of let's explore, let's see what's over there. But I feel like you want to take a step back over here because you want to come towards something new with a sense of inspiration, right? Like you want to feel, I get the sense of wanting to feel like my instincts are telling me to charge toward this. I want to do this thing when I'm ready. I want to feel good about it, right? And if that's not where you're at, then that's what you're being asked to do or focus on at this time, right? What actually kind of allow yourself that space to, I'm even going to say this is just kind of like, you know, look back. Maybe you're looking back at the past and looking back at what you've learned, what you've understood with the Ace of Swords, that understanding that you've gained about what has made you feel exhausted or depleted before, so that when you charge forward, you're a lot more excited to pursue something, okay? Like Three Wands cards here, all right? So a lot of passion, a lot of inspiration, a lot of, I don't know who else I set this for. But inspired action. I keep getting inspired action. All right. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and ask for what else? What else is showing up for Sagittarius over here? All right. Sagittarius. All right. Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. All right. Look, the universe wants, okay. I'm going to say the universe wants you to pay attention to your feelings, okay? Because I feel like you're over here kind of wanting to feel excited, wanting to feel inspired, wanting to be like, yeah, let's charge all these things. But, you know, something where you may be kind of going back or kind of taking a step back is checking in where there may be some dissatisfaction, some despair, okay? There could be something that you've lost or that you feel like you had to let go of, and you might be wondering, you know, like what's left here. Or here's the thing, I'm getting it, it's almost like you're ignoring it or you're repressing it, and the universe wants you to kind of say, hey, you know what, it's okay to check in with yourself. I mean, I'm almost seeing it as shadow work, like where you're actually allowing yourself to delve into sadness or delve into that despair, because it could be something that you've been ignoring. And look, you don't have to take it, okay? But I do feel like you might, like the universe might be kind of thrusting things your way that are forcing you to check in with your feelings and that sadness. And then ultimately, though, is like that reminder of, you know, what is it that you have left? I feel like, you know, I'm going to say, I don't know, I'm getting a message. It's something around, I don't know how to explain it, but like some of you may feel like I don't have time for that, or I'm running out of time. Like the concept of time seems, I don't know, like time, just time. Like, I don't know. So I don't know how it is that you're feeling about time, or the timing isn't right. I don't know. Something about, yeah. But I do feel like you're good. You know, you're good on time. Like you don't, or there is no, I don't know, like you don't have, okay. Sorry, I just heard like the time for that is done. I don't know what that means to you, but it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm just really getting like the I don't know, like it can come and it can go, like this, maybe this hurt, right? Maybe it's like hurt. It could be for some of you like hurt that maybe you thought you had let go of, and then all of a sudden it's resurfacing and you're like, I thought I was done with that. And it's like, no, you know, it can come, it can go, you know, it depends on where you are in your life here, you know, but allow yourself to sit with it, to explore it, is the sense. I feel like the universe does want you to, I don't know, because I feel like there's something about your hurt or past pain that you may be trying to suppress or not pay attention to. It can kind of show up time and time again. Goodness God, like, why am I getting all these, I don't know, weird but like it can kind of just show up, and then I feel like by you being aware of what it is that where it is that this is stemming from, it can actually help you understand and process and heal a little bit more, right? That's not to say that it's going to go away and you're never going to feel sad again or anything like that, but I don't know. Yeah, there's something about like it is time to heal as well. Okay, and also just a reminder, with the 5 of Cups, that you have, like, you still have things left, like, like sometimes with the 5 of Cups it's like this focus on what's been spilled, and we tend to ignore what we have access to or what we have remaining. And I do feel like, it's like you're just because you're delving into your hurt or your pain, you're not necessarily dismissing what you do have access to. And I feel like that's something that you are kind of balancing at this time, that you are really good at saying, you know what, this is all I have left, and or not all I have left, right, but all of these wonderful things that I have, around me, and simultaneously allowing you to say, and I'm also sad that I don't have this thing or whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, it feels like a really muddy message. Goodness God, it's Sagittarius. I'm gonna say, I don't know, I keep getting muddy messages for Sagittarius. What is it? I don't know. All right. Yeah, you have the Queen of Swords showing up here as well. Okay, this could be a person, could be a Libra, Gemini, maybe Aquarius. I don't know. I'm getting Libra. Doesn't have to be. Just be mindful. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords showing up here for you. The Hierophant, the Judge. What? Okay. Look, for some of you, somebody from an institution could be, with the Hierophant. I mean, yeah, sorry, because I'm thinking of like how the Hierophant can indicate institutions. So like, I don't know, just like, I mean, it could be like an old boss. It could be like somebody, I mean, it could be a partner. I'm gonna say that too. Okay, like just somebody I'm getting it in a sort of position of power over here, showing up for you, trying to offer you something with the Judgment card reversed. Just be kind of mindful, because I do feel like they're going to be very self-interested. Okay. So make sure that you are also kind of aware. I don't know, just kind of, just, that's what I'm seeing here. All right, like their interests are very about themselves. Okay, whatever it is that they're offering you, they're still focused on what they need. So if it's something that you don't feel aligned to what you need, you decide, right? Like, you have free will, you get, what you need to do. Okay. Just keep an eye out for that energy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the last part of the reading. Ask anything else that you need to know right now, Sagittarius. But, if there was anything for you in this reading, I'd absolutely love to hear from you. All right. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Work. Wow. Work. New work, new job, new opportunities. Okay. You have new things coming your way. Okay. Some of y'all could be new work. I don't know. Work could also be, I don't know, something that needs your attention at this time. Work-life balance, something that I'm getting. Okay. Work offers is something else. All right. This Queen of Swords could be a work offer. I'm just gonna say, I go back to this, that check in with yourself about how whatever offers are coming your way, consider how it serves you. All right. Prioritize you, how it helps you feel good. Make sure that you feel inspired to take action toward this thing. All right. And if it's something that is not feeling like you want to do or charge toward, like, trust your instincts. Okay. That's what I'm going to say. Okay. It's funny. How this came up over here, because I do feel like some of you, I go back to this, shadow work could be important for you at this time. Look, this is just because, okay, so here's the thing. You do not have to delve into shadow work, right? If you don't feel ready, if you don't want to. But I almost get the sense of like you kind of being forced to do some shadow work even when you might not feel ready. So for you get to decide how you address that, right? Like you can continue to say, no, not the time, not for me. But for some of you, like, it could just be beneficial, right, to work through these fears. There is something about the fear to do shadow work, the fear to face some of the things that aren't going quite right, or fears that you just, like, I don't know, might be encountering at this moment that are going to be showing up for you. So you get to decide how you respond to that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Right, Sagittarius, I hope that there were messages for you here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again sometime. All right, we are going to move on to who is after Sagittarius? Scorpio. All right, hello, Scorpio. Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. Ooh, you have the Two of Pentacles showing up for you here. Light side up, which is pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna say, for some of you, it is a time to make fun for joy. Make fun for joy. Goodness golly, make time for fun. Make time for fun. Make time for joy. All right, joy and fun, I guess, are the key words here. Okay. Yeah, bring things into balance. Absolutely, right? You don't want to overdo it, but I do see you, I don't know, being encouraged to create, enjoy yourself, all right? Especially, or check in with just because, it is the energy of balance showing up here, for those of you that maybe you have been, spending too much time doing joyful and fun activities. What? No, but really, just being mindful that you're balancing that energy and not overdoing it, that it's not ending up kind of messing up other parts of your life or something like that. For those of you that feel like, oh, I have been going out too much or doing too many things or spending too much money or whatever it is, right? Check in with yourself. But I do feel like overall you are being encouraged to enjoy yourself at this time. I'm gonna say, I don't know who needed to hear this, but for some of you, it's like finding all those little free activities or low cost activities as well. Like, remember that you don't have to pay top dollar to enjoy yourself as well. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that is a message that I got here. Okay. You have the Daughter of Pentacles showing up reversed and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? Three Pentacles cards. All right. I'm going to say, Scorpio, your money could very much be on your mind right now. But sorry, my brain just started thinking. Ignore that. But yeah, so your money could very much be something that you need to check into. You might be even, I'm hearing like starting a savings account or focusing on something else, because I feel like you want to build towards something. You have the 10 of Pentacles showing up here. I feel like that is your focus. That is your goal. You're really saying, where do I want to charge? Where do I want to head? How do I want to find that stability within myself? What is it that I want to build, right? I feel like that's kind of where you're starting to charge or direct your energy toward here. Okay, but you're starting, I love this because you're not quite starting at the beginning. You're not starting at the Ace of Pentacles. You're starting at the Two of Pentacles, right? Which is telling me that you're already making some moves. You're already trying to figure out what you need to balance. And I love the Daughter of Pentacles is a starter energy, right? So you're actually saying, okay, like, these are the things that I need to do. The reversal to me is saying that there is some learning that needs to happen. Maybe you're learning about savings, right? Maybe you're learning about how you can, maybe you're learning about how you can invest your money. I don't know, right? But there's some learning. I feel like you could be, I don't know, like, there's just some learning happening around taking care of things around your material realm. Okay, I'm really getting money, but this can also include career shifts. It can also include how you're taking care of your health. Okay, like things like that. I just heard for some of you, like, you could also be learning this sounds really weird, okay, but affordable ways to take care of your health, if that makes sense, because I don't know, I got the message of, sometimes it can be so expensive, right, to find the foods that are healthy and nutritious and, good for us or whatever, and you're like, I have to buy this, I don't know, like cheaper, not as healthy alternative. I'm not shaming anybody, and like I know food access is like a whole thing. Okay, please know that. All right, but I feel like you're going to be kind of coming up some ways to be like, hey, this is how I can be healthy and take care of my health and eat the good foods that I want, and save a couple of pennies here and there. All right, so I don't know, just that kind of thing showing up here, all right, this week. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, you have the Four of Swords, and you have the Seven of Swords showing up reversed over here. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I feel like right now, a couple of things. Pay attention to your sleep habits, pay attention to your sleeping patterns, okay? The Four of Swords is very much a time to rest, to replenish, okay? I feel like you might be very excited. Yeah, I love this. Daughter of Pentacles showing up reverse. So, particularly for those of you that are very excited to charge towards something new, something different and establishing, this is kind of a reminder of, not rushing, kind of resting, manifesting. I feel like you're being asked to get very clear about what it is that you're trying to manifest, because that is how you're going to get more of this forward moving progress, okay? And so, I'm just getting also like, communicate to the universe what it is that you want, or put it out there, putting it in writing or something like that. But I almost get a sense of, like, you might be here, you might be there. Like one day you're like, well, I really want to work toward this, and then you're like, well, and also I want this, or actually I want this instead. Kind of like a lack of clarity over here. And I feel like you're being asked to strategize, come up with an actual game plan. Like, what do you actually want to build? Because if you're sending the universe and yourself, indirect messages, right, or there's a lack of clarity over here, then the movement, the forward movement, it's going to take longer to move forward. All right, I hope that makes sense. Okay. With the Seven of Swords, I want to say, for some of you, this could just be, this could be something within yourself that you are, revealing, or that you are releasing. You could be releasing some sort of like that lack of clarity. Okay. You could be releasing some sort of manipulative tendencies. You could be releasing I'm getting it as communication, like you're just kind of speaking a lot more clearly right now. You're like, I'm not trying to be manipulative, I'm not trying to be sneaky, I'm just gonna say what I mean what I say, kind of thing. And for some of you, so for it's like about within yourself. For some of you, you could also be learning some, like, I don't know, I feel like something could be revealed to you. There's something that you're learning. Maybe, like, I don't know, somebody that lied to you, somebody that you felt was trying to manipulate you or something like that, and that you're going to be a lot more aware of how, I don't know, it could be a specific person, could be just like in general, that you're aware of how people might be trying to manipulate you or use words against you. Okay, so that sounds really weird, but that's the message that I'm getting. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the last part of the reading. Anything else that you need to know? But if there has been anything for you here, Scorpio, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Your likes, comments, subscribes, truly help. And let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. Lesson, something that you're learning. I feel like you're learning a lot about what you want. I feel like you're learning a lot about what the Ten of Pentacles looks like for you, right? Like what it means to charge toward your next, the next beautiful phase of your life. What you're learning about, what actually is going to make you feel stable, abundant, successful, for however it is that you define it. Okay. Play. We talked about this at the beginning, right? Some of you do need to create space for having that joy in your life. Okay. I feel like that's just reiterating that initial energy over here, right? And yeah, careful, just be careful of anybody that might be trying. I go back to this, like I was getting some sort of sneaky energy. All right. So trust yourself, trust your instincts. If you feel like that what this person is telling me isn't quite sitting right with me, trust that. And, just, be very aware. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, Scorpio, but I hope that there were messages for you here. All right. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I hope to see you again soon. All right. I'm going to drink some. I'm going to drink some tea. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to Libra. All right, hello, Libra, Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting by asking about the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance at this time. You have the Page of Pentacles showing up here, shadow side up, okay? I'm going to say, I get the sense that some of you are, so first of all, Page of Pentacles, let me take a step back, all right? I feel like you're being asked to take a step back, okay? Let me tell you why. First of all, Page of Pentacles, your material realm, okay? So this could be your work life, your health, your living situation, okay? I feel like there's something in those things, in those realms that needs your attention. And some of you are refusing to either work toward it, address it, or learn about it. It's like you're closing the book, you're closing the book shut. You're like, I know that there's something that I need to do, but there's almost like this refusal. Some of you, like something, I feel like there's something that you need to switch up, you know, like, or you could be, here's the thing. I get the sense that you already know what needs to shift and you're just refusing to do it. Okay. But for others of you, it is about finding and learning and being open to exploring new ways of tackling whatever issues you are encountering right now. Okay. So be mindful of that energy. I feel like you're being encouraged to open up. Sorry. Open up your mind. You know, open up your mind. Absolutely. Okay. I'm going to say, you know, with the Ten of Swords showing up here, some of you, there's a sense of the reason that you're refusing to switch things up or try something different or even like listen to other people's perspectives could be because you're feeling very betrayed, very hurt. I'm getting a sense of, I don't know who to trust. I don't know who's got my back. You know, I've been hurt before here, and you know, and it's really hard, right? Because like I might need support to make some moves over here, but now I don't really know where I'm heading. Okay, there's a lack of clarity in your mind space, in your mental space, that can stem from some feelings of betrayal or feeling hurt here, Libra. And I'm going to say that I do get the sense that you are close to wrapping up this cycle. You have the 10, you have the 9, okay? So the 10 is like really close to coming to this understanding within yourself. And the 9 is also saying, right, close to wrapping up cycles there, you know, but I do feel like you taking this step back is actually, you know, or taking the step back to check in with yourself about what you're not applying, to get real with yourself about what you've learned, to get real with yourself about what needs to get done, is actually going to ultimately propel you forward. With the 9 of Wands showing up here, you know, I love to call this the balance of the boundaries, because I feel like because of this fear, some of you have set boundaries so high that I'm getting it as like you're setting boundaries for yourself. Like you're creating all of these additional obstacles toward you that are, you know, I'm sorry, right? But, you know, because I feel like, first of all, yeah, some of y'all could be pushing out the right supports, like the right people, not opening yourself up, not asking for help. You know, there's this fear of like, I don't need help from anybody because you're scared over here of getting betrayed or getting hurt again. And now there's a sense of, I need to do this by myself, but then you end up setting those hurdles for yourself, you know. So check in with yourself about why that is, where that is. And I'm gonna say, you know, I do get this opening up being beneficial for you. You know, I want to say, when I talk about the balance of the boundaries with the 9 of Wands, I do feel like you're strong enough to take care of things by yourself, but opening yourself up to support can just be like, it can just be so helpful. And there's this needing to trust that you know the right people, or how can I say this? Like, I feel like, you know, wow, Libra, here's the thing. Because I keep getting this message of like, you know, but you keep doubting yourself. It's like, you know all these things, but you're refusing to accept them, or you know all these things, but you refuse to listen to your intuition, to trust your instincts. Like for some of you, I'm going to say this, like, you know that some of the people that you're surrounding yourself with are not good for you, but you're refusing to let them go, or you're refusing to, right? Like, because I feel like there's almost a sense of, dang nabbit, I hate to put this energy out there, all right? But look, it's real is what it is. It's you know, maybe what you needed to hear, okay? But I almost get the sense of, you know, whoever it is that you feel like hurt you and things like that, and cause you to set your boundaries so high, like you're keeping them around, and now they're keeping you from finding other people that you might be able to trust, or that you might be able to open yourself up to, or that might be willing to help you, okay? Now trust yourself. Trust that, you know, also that if you encounter somebody that can be supportive, if you encounter somebody that maybe has something to offer you, that you know, if you can actually trust them, know that you can always walk away, know that you can always set boundaries. Because I'm seeing this as you playing balance of the boundaries by being willing to be vulnerable and say, you know, okay, you know, let's see what you have to offer. But that doesn't mean that you have to open yourself 100%, right? Maybe you're just opening a gate and seeing who shows up. And maybe you're kind of seeing, okay, like, who's stepping up, who can I trust? And you're slowly letting people in, because I feel like because of these past experiences, now it's like you're not accepting the support of the universe here, and I don't know, I just look, let's see what else is showing up for you here. But I do feel like there's support out there, and yup, thank you universe, there's support fucking out. Sorry, why am I so mad? I'm so sorry, Libra, you don't deserve that. There's support. Look, I'm sorry, there's support, okay? King of Pentacles, all right? Somebody wanting to offer you something. It could be, I don't know, I mean, it could be a variety of things, but with the King of Pentacles, there's, you know, I mean, it could be money, it could be job, it could be some sort of security. Fuck it, it could be emotional support, all right? It could be just, I don't know, right? Like some sort of door opening up for you here. And I go back to this, your boundaries being so high. Keep an eye out for Taurus, Virgo, maybe even Capricorn energy over here, all right? Because it could be coming, I don't know, it doesn't have to be. It could just be somebody who's very stable, okay? Yeah, you know, I'm going to ask for more. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Yeah, Taurus. Could definitely be a Taurus. Wow, what the hell? Okay. Yeah, there's a Taurus kind of offering you a chance to do something. I'm gonna say, yeah, a King of Pentacles reversed. Okay, yeah, okay, so King of Pentacles. Look. There's definitely, okay, there's somebody, okay? They want to offer you something. They want to say, hey, you know, we can do this, you know, like they want to get on the same page. I feel like maybe they've seen what you've been doing. They've seen, you know, with the Judgment card, you know, this is like, okay, I've seen all the work that you've been doing, and now this is the offer that's coming in from the universe, right? It's like that last call, like the ultimate, you know, like I've seen everything. So somebody likes the way you work, somebody likes what it is that you do, and they want to say, you know, are you willing to kind of try something over here? But I feel like you're kind of refusing this, you know, because of what it is that you're doing, or the way that you're sharing this. You might be backing away. I've getting the sense of you doubting yourself, like doubting whether you have enough. And I'm going to say, you know, for some of you, okay, well, before this, yeah, okay, look, there's just a sense of you doubting whether you can step up to the plate, you know, and here's the thing, maybe you're right? But I think that you do have enough. I do think that what you have is enough to build, you know, what you have is enough to charge forward, because if you have this will, right, then that's the starter energy, you know. But you seem to be doubting yourself. Now I'm also gonna say, for some of you, this could also be a romantic connection, does not have to be, all right? For those of you that are, you know, if you don't want to hear this part, fast forward, okay? I'll go like this when I'm done, okay? But for those of you that this is a romantic situation, okay, there could be something that's not quite working out. It's a little bit out of balance. I get the sense of also you refusing to do the work toward this. Same, because of this feeling of not having enough, not feeling like you don't know if you can meet this energy where it's at. But there is this encouragement to, I feel like, be vulnerable, be willing, like stop trying to be this, how can I say this? It's almost like you're trying to be this strong individual. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go like this, all right, because this is for everybody. Okay, it's almost like the sense of you trying to be this strong individual and really say, you know, well, I'm tackling this, I am taking care of these things, like I am not crying, I don't need anybody's help, you know, like just like this very like I'm strong because I do everything. And you're being encouraged to actually be vulnerable, to tackle things with love, to tackle things with a soft demeanor, to be willing to say, you know what, like I am strong because I'm willing to open up. I am strong because I'm willing to do the work. I'm strong because I am trusting myself and I am, you know, choosing to honor myself, honor my needs, honor my hurt, you know, whatever it is over here. Okay. So goodness golly. Who was this? Libra? Wow. Whew, Libra. Look, I hope that there have been messages for you here. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull a couple of cards, see anything else that you need to know for the week ahead. But, you know, good luck. Good luck. All right. I want to say you get to decide. You get to decide how much you want to open up over here. But I'm just going to say, like, those boundaries are keeping you from welcoming in everything. Yeah, everything that the universe wants to offer you. That was observe. Is this the only one? Yeah. Slow down, you know, observe. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, feel like, you know, you're not rushing toward anything, you know, just allow yourself to slow down. I would say I don't know, I'm getting sleep, you know, get some rest. All right. Observe, you know, watch. Maybe you're learning through observation at this moment. Okay. Let's see, anything else that Libra needs to know right now. Community. Yeah, you know what, I feel like some of you, because I'm going to go back, I know we got that message earlier, I feel like there could be a shift in who you find to be in your community. There could be new opportunities to build a new community, okay? Because I'm gonna say this, I'm getting the sense of you, the sense of betrayal coming from people around you that have hurt you, that have left you, not trusting yourself or doubting yourself. So finding the right supports is there. Like, it's there. I do feel like there are people that want to support you, and it could just not even be one person, right? It could be just like a bunch of people offering you just kind of support there. All right. I'm gonna leave it there, Libra. Okay. But I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and best wishes this week. Ooh. All right, we are going to move on to, who are we moving on to? Wow, it's already been an hour. Wow. All right. Hello. Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Actually, give me 1 second. Whew. All right. Hello, Virgo sun, moon, rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting by asking about the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance at this time. You'll have the Seven of Swords showing up, shadow side up here. Look, I'm going to say, look, this is an energy that you're being asked to bring into balance. I'm going to say what I'm about to say might rub some of you the wrong way. If you don't want to hear it, please feel free to check a different placement. But I feel like there's some truths that need to be spoken here. And speaking of truths that need to be spoken, that is where you are at this week. All right. I feel like you are either, I do feel like you have this sense of needing to speak your truth at this time, right? Like needing to bring clarity to the situation, needing to expose things. Okay, now I feel like you're being asked to be very mindful with the Seven of Swords energy. Be very mindful about how you are communicating. Be very mindful that you are not, you know, because I'm getting this energy of like, you know, well, I'm just speaking my truth, or I am saying what needs to be said, and then turning it into some sort of manipulative thing, right? Or trying to manipulate others, or maybe, you know, using your smarts and your wits to try to control other people. Okay, that's the part that I was like, might get a little bit iffy. But here's the thing, you know, just be mindful of that energy. I'm not saying, you know, like, you know, that it doesn't veer into that, because I feel like that fundamentally you're just saying, you know, I want to come up with a game plan. I want to be real. I want to be honest. I want to be direct. You know, I feel like that at the core of it, you have good intentions, but those good intentions can be coming off a little bit manipulative or sneaky if you're not mindful of the energy. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I just keep hearing the road to hell is paved with good intentions. I'm sorry. All right, Virgo. I'm gonna say, you know, overall, I do feel like you are in a good energy. You're definitely being seen, being honored, being recognized. Okay, you could be in the spotlight at this time, which is another reason to be very mindful of your communication. Wow, you have such beautiful energy, Virgo, surrounding you. Okay, so that's why it's so interesting to me that the Seven of Swords is at the core of what you need to balance. Oh no, I'm gonna say, yeah, because the way that you're speaking, the way that you're presenting yourself is going to be so important, because you are so being seen. You're being seen with your friends, with your loved ones, with your family, with your community, and your workspace, like everywhere. Okay, like you are oh right, it's your season. Happy birthday, Virgo. All right, it's your season, so you are in the spotlight. You are yup. Okay, like it is your season, and you're sensing it, you're feeling it, you're like thriving in it even. All right, so do be, yeah, you know, I feel like, you know, at the core of it, you know, like be your most authentic self. Like just be who you are, you know, be, and I'm, because I'm even getting, I go back to this. I think I said it. I got it at the beginning where it's like, well, I'm just being honest. I'm just saying the truth. And there's this sense of like, well, does the truth need to be hurtful? Does honesty mean being callous? There are different ways to deliver the truth, you know, and be honest. So, you know, just check in with yourself about that, okay? But I do feel like you are being you, recognized for being you. You could be looking for community, you could be looking for support. Some of you, I'm gonna get into, there's definitely love messages showing up here, okay, and I'll get into those in just a second. Um, but I do feel like you're going to be connected and supported this week, okay? The universe wants you to have fun, blow off some steam. Definitely surround yourself with people with whom you are emotionally comfortable, all right? Like, you know, I'm gonna say, you know, for some of you, maybe you do need to let off some steam, and maybe you do need to bitch about somebody or whine about something, or, you know, I'm even gonna say, maybe you do even need to talk a little bit of shit, you know, to let it out, all right? And I'm going to say, do it with the people that you feel safe with. You know, do it with people that you trust. You know, maybe it helps you vent. Maybe it helps you de-stress or declutter your mind. But do it with the people that you know aren't going to use your words against you, that are, you know, that are understanding, that they're like, you know, oh, that's just, you know, Virgo just needs to blow off some steam, or Virgo just needs to let it out, and they understand that, right? Because I feel like there's a risk of people misinterpreting what you're saying or turning it around. So, you know, just if you do feel like, you know, just, yeah, surround yourself with the people that you trust, okay? But do create space, you know, to have some fun. I feel like you have such beautiful energy over here, okay? Go out, have some fun this week, okay? Love messages that I'm getting, all right? Some of you could either be, you could be rekindling something, you know, with the Six of Cups showing up here. There could be, you know, tell me more about this Six of Cups, actually. But you know, with the Four of Wands showing up here, okay, it could be, I'm hearing Scorpio and Aries, doesn't have to be, which is funny because I think like, aren't those like not notoriously not compatible with Aries? I don't know. You know, you never know. Obviously, you have to look at the whole synastry, but I don't know. But there could be some rekindling or something, or somebody from before, like, and then I feel like you're also I just got a side message. Some of y'all could be kind of moving forward in some sort of connection, and then you can have somebody from your past coming back to you, like as you're ready to charge towards something new or something different. Okay. But for some of you, you could be wanting to reconnect with somebody, and I feel like that there is a sense of reconnecting. I don't know, like what, you know, let me just see what this is. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah. All right, look, somebody is gonna definitely talk to you about their feelings. There's something that, you know, they're like, I'm kind of tired of being in the dark. I want to put things out there. All right. I feel like there's something that they've let go of, that, you know, they're like, you know, I had to let go of this. Okay. And now I kind of want to talk to you about it. I want to see where you're at. All right. So I'm just getting communication, a conversation. I'm not looking for an outcome or anything here. I'm just kind of seeing what's showing up here. But I'm going to say it does feel like they are very, with the Six of Pentacles, you know, there's the Six of Cups, and they might be coming forward emotionally, but materially, like, they might not have a lot to give you, or they're still very focused on what they can get themselves, right? So like, they might be like, I have a lot of love to offer, but I don't really have the time to spend with you, or I have, you know, all these feelings that I'm gonna pour out, but then I'm kind of backing away, or like they're kind of wondering, you know, what is it that you can do for me too? All right, look, I don't know, that's what I'm getting. Take it, leave it. If you're not even looking for a love message, completely ignore that part. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to, I'm gonna say spending time with family though. Okay, so spend time with your family, or you might be going to like visit your hometown, or you might be just calling your family, like a sibling or a parent or something. All right, that's something else that I'm getting here. There could be, I feel like it's going to be a good thing, all right, to kind of do these things. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of extra cards, see anything else that you need to know right now, Virgo. But if there have been messages for you here, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. All right, pay attention to your dreams. You could be getting messages through dreams. Okay. There could be I just heard a wake up, shake up, wake up. Okay, so there could be yeah, I don't know, either news or something needs to be shaken up. I don't feel like this is a bad shakeup. I feel like it's gonna be like a good shakeup, right? Like there could be a shakeup in like your communities, like an upswing, like just kind of, yeah, let's shake things up. Let's do something different, all right? Like, I don't know, it feels good, all right? And then routine. Your routine could need your attention, okay? Check in with yourself. What does it look like? What can you incorporate? What needs to be removed, all right? That sort of thing. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Virgo, but I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Let me know. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. All right. I'm going to have some tea, and then we're going to move on to Leo. All right. Hello, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. I'm going to say I took a step back to look at where we were on time, and I saw it was 1 hour with 11 minutes and 11 seconds. All right. When I peaked. All right. So 1111111. I don't know. Let's see how that transforms into your reading. All right. Leo. Hello, Leo. All right. We're starting with the energy that you're being asked. Oh, goodness golly. Yep. Energy that's you're being asked to bring to balance at this time is your own energy. The Strength card is a Leo card. All right, Leo. And so I'm going to say with the shadow side up, I'm going to say like you could not be feeling like your strongest self, okay? You could be feeling conflicted, hurt is something that I'm getting, all right? There could be something that just happened that got you in your feels, all right? And I'm going to say, you know, for some of you, I feel like you could be feeling like you're forcing something to happen, like you're trying to forcefully take care of something. But let's see what else is showing up for you here. Yeah, you have the Son of Cups showing up reversed. You have the Temperance card showing up reversed as well. Wow, goodness golly. I'm gonna say, you know, 2 major arcanas already, all right? So you could be going through some big shifts. You know, with the Temperance card showing up reversed, just here how you are showing up. I'm gonna say, you know, like those feelings, that sense of you not feeling like your strongest self. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but like it's showing up. Okay, like you might not even be aware of it. So check in with yourself. Okay, check in with yourself, because I feel like you could be, you know, this can manifest in you showing up a little bit snippy. This could be in things that you're doing with, you know, like I'm even getting like, look, I'm sorry. But be very mindful, you know, because some of you could be repressing certain things or suppressing certain hurts. And then you're in turn, like not taking care of yourself, not taking care of your body, right? Like maybe you're having one too many drinks. Maybe you're overdoing something. I mean, it doesn't even have to, like, because I'm even getting like some, like, okay, I don't know why I got this message, right? But where it's like, oh no, I need to work out my stress, but then you're overworking out to the point of exhaustion, where it's actually ending up like causing you more fatigue or something like that, you know? So like, you know, I don't want to, like, I'm getting it both ways, okay? Just like check in with yourself, okay? Because some of you might feel like this is a positive outlet, and but there's still a sense of your body. I'm really getting it as your physical sense of taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs, okay? And I do see this as stemming from emotions that need your attention. I feel like you've been ignoring some sort of feeling. You're not opening up. You're not being vulnerable. You're trying to be like, I'm taking care of everything. I'm strong. I'm like taking care of business over here. And your emotions are over here topsy-turvy, crying for your help. And you're like, no, 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 no. It's like you're, oh, there you go. It's like you're trying to distract yourself right now. So be mindful of that energy, all right, Leo? You know, the Son of Cups wants you to have a soft approach to your emotions. It wants you to nourish yourself. It wants you to like sit with your freaking feelings, okay? And I'm gonna say, you know, with the Temperance card again, oh yep, okay, you have the Hierophant, and then with the Temperance card, I'm gonna say four major arcanas. Goodness fucking golly. Yeah, you could be going through some big shifts and big moments this week, okay? But I'm going to say implementing things into your routine to take care of your physical health. I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, look, I'm not a doctor. And I would never, right? Like, obviously, like, also check in with yourself. But some of you may be needing to go to, like, just get your checkup, you know, get a wellness check, like, see what you can do. Okay. I don't know, something like that as well. Because I'm really seeing you as implementing things that are actually supportive to your health this week. Okay, like you might be thinking about, okay, you know, like, okay, working out is good for me. All right, so how can I do it? You know, okay, like where can I add it on? You know, and then you're kind of trying to schedule it, right? But not to the point where you're like, oh, I'm working out 5 times a day, and in between, you know, my breaks and blah blah blah, and then you're like, oh, I'm tired, right? Some of you could be like, oh, you know what? I might be needing to cut back on some drinking, you know, or I might be needing to slow down on this. Okay, so pay attention to what your body is telling you, and make changes accordingly to your routines. Sometimes remember that, you know, it's easier to add things. So you might be like adding a multivitamin. You might be adding, you might be adding like a vegetable to your, you know, it's like, well, I'm going to start packing a vegetable snack to my diet, right? Rather than like, I'm gonna eliminate beer and burgers, you're like, I'm gonna add, you know, some celery and hummus. I don't know what I'm saying, you know, like, I'm not shaming anybody's eating habits, okay? Please know that, right? But do listen to your body, okay? Yeah, I feel like you seem to be going through some big shifts over here, particularly with the Death card showing up here. The universe wants you to let go. You know, I'm gonna go back to this, okay? Wow, I'm sorry. I don't know why your body is just really sorry, dang. um I'm sorry. I'm blushing now because I'm sorry. I want your body. I need your body. As long as you got me, you won't need nobody. What? But you know, because I do see, right, like just kind of like the body's resting over here, and I know that looks dismal, but they're resting, they're sleeping, okay? Because they're about to wake up to something new, something different, you know. But I do feel like with the Death card, there are changes that you are being asked to really make and really implement, okay? There's something that's not serving you that you're being asked to leave behind, so that you can, I'm seeing this as so that you can wake up feeling more replenished, more refreshed. You could be checking in with yourself about your sleeping schedule as well, okay? So yeah, those of you who've been feeling like really exhausted. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting that so much, but look, these seem to be the messages this week. All right, Taurus. I mean Taurus. Why did I say Taurus? Oh, because the Hierophant is a Taurus card. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be encountering with a Taurus. Okay, I'm gonna say, you know, with the Hierophant, I also want to say that there could be somebody that you could be learning from that can help you implement some of these changes. Okay, look, it doesn't. Okay, whatever it is, okay, keep an open mind to somebody that has just more knowledge than you. Okay, I feel like you're staying open-minded. There could be something that you're learning. They might help you how to, this might be somebody who like can help you create a stronger routine. This might be somebody that can give you some insight into different habits, different hobbies, different I don't know, like just keeping open mind and be willing to listen and be vulnerable, right? Like open up about, you know, oh, I'm really struggling with my sleeping patterns, right? And then somebody might say, oh, well, have you tried valerian root? Have you tried, you know, this and that, you know? And rather than dismissing them or like, well, whatever, you know, like you're actually like, you know what, maybe I'll look into that, you know, just kind of staying open-minded, you know, and knowing that, you know, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know that there's options. Okay. Yeah. All right. I don't know. All right, Leo. Let's move on. Let's go ahead and see anything else that you might need to know for the rest of this week. Hydrate. Back to your body. Hydrate. Trust. Of course. All right. Look. Hydration. Of course, in the sense of it, making sure that you're drinking enough water. But I also use this to indicate like emotional, I don't know, to me, right? Like, sorry, to me, like when I read this card, the way that when I created it, I was thinking about paying attention to the cups realm, your emotional realm, the realm that you have been dismissing. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, period. Trust, open, okay. So I don't know. I'm gonna say, okay, I see. Be careful because I'm like, this showed up reversed too. So trust of who you like, sorry, be careful of who you open up yourself to and trust and things like that. So for example, you know, maybe you're listening to different perspectives or different people that have knowledge on things, and then you're like, you know, willing to say, oh, I need support with this, and then you get all of these suggestions, right? Or maybe you're going online and you're looking, how can I work on my sleeping habits, or how can I start changing my eating habits, or whatever, right? Whatever it is. So you are being very mindful about what you trust and the information that you're getting, but you're willing to do the work, right? So you might realize, I don't know, like somebody might say, you know, oh, well, if you do 1,000, you know, jumping jacks and burpees and run 5 miles before bed, then that'll surely knock you out and help you, you know, whatever. And you know, you're trusting yourself that, you know, like, actually that doesn't sound like it would be good for me, right? So like, you're trusting yourself, you're trusting that what information you receive can actually be supportive, and check your sources is what I'm going to say about that. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Leo. I hope that there were messages for you here. All right, take care of yourself, take care of yourself, all right, this week. All right, I was gonna say take care of your body. I don't know why body just keeps showing up. Okay. All right, you know what, Leo, if you're still here, your body is telling you a lot more about what you need than you're giving it credit for. Okay, so please, just please, all right, listen to it. All right, I'm gonna drink some tea. And we are moving on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting with the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance at this time. You have the Queen of Pentacles showing up, shadow side up here. Okay, actually light side up. Oh, beautiful. Sorry, I don't know. I saw the shadow. Okay, a couple of messages already. First of all, a lot of you could be really focused on your stability, what you're creating. It could be your home, your coin, your job, okay? Like I'm getting your house. Oh yeah, I said home. Yeah. So those things could be really taking priority right now, right? And I feel like you're trying to become established, stable, and really take care of yourself and take care of your needs here. Okay. Now, something else that I'm getting is because the Queen of Pentacles can often be associated with Capricorn. All right, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn person, like just, or you could have, I'm gonna say it could be supportive energy, showed up light side up. Okay, it doesn't have to be. Okay, like you could be getting, Okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Like some of you could be getting support if you wanted it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm just gonna leave it there, okay? But the other thing that I was gonna say about Capricorn energy is that it is the oppositional energy of Cancer, okay? So but and the thing is that it's the opposite, but it's underlying the same, okay? They're on the axis, so they carry a lot of the same traits, but they show up differently, okay? So why am I talking about this? All right. So here's the thing, Cancer. I'm getting the message that the way that you are going about things might be, for some of you, there's this need to try things differently this week, okay? However it is that you've been approaching becoming stable or taking care of yourself, taking care of your coin, taking care of your home, whatever it is that you are doing, you are trying things differently and you're willing to do things in a way that you might feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't know how to say this, right? Like, so it might feel very uncomfortable to take this different approach to your situation, right? Because when you have those oppositional energies, it's really about us getting out of our comfort zone. It's about, looking for different solutions. It's about problem solving in ways that, and I'm also going to say, like, considering things that, okay, I'm going to go back to this. For some of you, this opening yourself up to support, or what I was saying, like that there could be some sort of supportive energy here, is because somebody might offer you suggestions that you may have not even considered before, right? Like, wow, I didn't know that I could have done this or that I could have tried that. I didn't even know that that option existed, right? So that's where you're kind of staying open-minded and being willing to just hear different solutions, I guess. I don't know. What am I saying here, Cancer? Let's get into the rest of your reading. All right, let's see what else we can get, because yeah, good news. Oh, Cancer. I'm gonna say I feel like there was 2 other signs. You might want to check out your other placements in case you're interested. Okay, you do not have to, but there could be messages in your other signs. Sorry, you're one of 3 signs that I got the term inspired action for. I can't even remember who the other 2 signs were, but you could be feeling that source of inspiration over here. You could be coming up on some good news. Okay, 8 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Okay, so news, good news, shifts, changes. Okay, finding. I feel like you could, like, creative solutions. Sorry, I just heard modern problems require modern solutions. Okay, so I do feel like you're gonna have this aha moment of like, wait, I'm taking a step back. Maybe you've been I've been charging forward, I've been trying to take care of business, and you've been on this narrow path over here, right? Kind of like trying to do things your way. And then all of a sudden you take a step back, you open yourself up, you're like, you know what? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what else is out there. And then as you take the step back, all of a sudden you're like, whoa, like spectrum of experience, right? Like, whoa, spectrum of understanding, all of these different solutions, all of these different ways that you can do it that are ultimately going to help you be a lot more successful. The 2 of Wands is the first step towards success. I love to see this over here. And I feel like, it's almost like you're exploring your different options and then starting to narrow down what feels right for you and what seems good. Okay. I feel like seems like it's gonna be a good week for you, Cancer, but let's see what else is showing up for you this week. All right, at least internally, like within yourself, you seem to be feeling very strong. Yep. Oh, okay, good, beautiful. Another 2 energy. All right, yeah. All right, Cancer, good week for you. Okay, look, for those of you that have been in isolation or that have been kind of closing yourself off, I love this because I feel like you're rising up. You have the Hanged Man showing up reversed, which is you kind of snapping out of it, taking that first step, or at least waking up. It's like you've gained this understanding. I want to say the Hanged Man, they're in this uncomfortable position because they want to see things from a different perspective. They want to understand something new, something different. So it's like you did the work. You allowed yourself to be uncomfortable. You allowed to yourself to be open-minded to different things, understand things in a different way. And all of a sudden you're like, aha, I'm snapping out of it. I love this. It's just like reiterating, okay? And once again, the Two of Pentacles, you're finding that balance, okay? You're finding that, like you're finding that balance within yourself. You're taking those first steps, okay? The Two of Pentacles is like you're materializing them. You got this source of inspiration. You got that inspired action over here, and now you're actually making it happen, and that is fucking beautiful, okay? So definitely a good week to make some moves here. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what else you need to know this week. All right. All right, what else does Cancer need? Goals, clans, and assets. Okay, yep. All right, some of y'all, I'm going to say your goals could be shifting. Okay, you could be very focused on your goals, or you need to actually sit down and write down your goals, okay? What is it that you are trying to work toward, right? With the Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to go back to this. Is it, your living situation, right? Maybe you're like, I just want to switch up my place, right? And my goal is to redecorate, right? Maybe you're like, oh, this is my health goal, this is my career goal, right? But like you're actually like writing it down. You're setting a goal. It's not that you have to attain it all right now, but you're actually putting it out there. Cleanse, okay? Some of you could be in need. Sorry, I got that home message too. Maybe you need to cleanse your home, okay? But also, it could be a physical cleanse. It could be a spiritual cleanse, okay? Or, mental, okay? But just kind of like an energy of cleansing. You could also be, kind of removing things from your space that you don't need, so you might be starting a donate pile, getting rid of trinkets, getting rid of things like as well. But yeah, don't be, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But for some of you, there could be something to exploring the concept of a spiritual cleanse. All right. So however, whatever that looks like for you, if you, that can vary. Okay. But spiritual cleansing. Okay. Assets. I feel like you're very focused on your assets at this time. It's what it seems like. But I'm also seeing this as like assess your assets. Okay, pay attention to what you have access to over here, and you could have goals around your assets over here, and like you're kind of assessing that over here. So check. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like you could be coming up on some like your assets could be increasing as well. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Cancer. But I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes are incredibly supportive. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this, and help me spread the word. So thank you. All right, we are going to move on to why did I say sorry? Now you got me all questioning myself. I think I need to hydrate. It's really hot today. Whew. All right. Hello, Gemini. Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting this reading by asking about the energy that you're being asked to bring into balance at this time. You have the Ace of Cups showing up reversed, okay? I'm going to say, Gemini, this could be a week where you are very much in your feels, okay? You could be focusing on the things that don't feel right, that don't feel good. Something could have not quite panned out. There could have been a plan that you made or something that you were very hopeful for, that all of a sudden you're in kind of this disillusioned state, right? Kind of, I don't know. So that could be in the forefront of your mind. Now, as far as, because it is an energy of balance, the way that I'm seeing this is you using that information, taking in these things, I'm going to, I hate to have this very might as well do something about it. Because sometimes you need to be in your feels, sometimes you just need to be in your feels, let them be, let them run through you, okay? And if that's where you need to be, that's where you need to be. But the message that I got, the way that I'm seeing this, and I'm seeing this again over here with the Two of Pentacles, okay? It just confirmed what I was getting. You are allowing these to speak to you and using this information to help you charge towards something else. You're actually doing things in your, like, how can I say this? Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, right? You have all these feelings, right? A lot of them could revolve around, emotions that, I'm almost getting emotions that you'd rather even not deal with right now, or emotions that might be even overwhelming, or just a sense of sadness. Okay, I'm going to be honest, all right? And then there's this progress being made in your physical space. I feel like this is in your deep within. So it's like you're materializing it. You're allowing these things to come out, and you're doing something to work throughout these feelings. So for some of you, this could be, like you're journaling, you're allowing yourself to sit with these thoughts, you're talking them out, you're creating space in your day to day to say, okay, I don't know, like, actually, let's get some, yeah, Ten of Pentacles, wow, oh, it's Gemini. A lot of these feelings may be arising because, yeah, okay. Just wanted to get, yep. A lot of these feelings may be arising because you're kind of thinking of, like your legacy. You're kind of thinking like you're starting to charge toward this energy of wanting to build something, wanting to explore, the next phase of your life, really wanting to cement something, right? Like I want to do something. I want to feel more established. I want to feel more secure here. So a lot of these things can be like, these feelings of dissatisfaction can be stemming from that deep desire. And I feel like it's something that you're being asked to get real with yourself about, what is it that you want to build, but also like, what are you doing toward it? How are you actually acting toward what you want? Okay. I go back to this. It's like, it's happening in your deep within, but what are the steps that you are taking? How are you aligning your actions to your desires? All right. But yeah, for some of you, there's this need to like put it out there. You're not keeping it to yourself. I feel like you've gained a lot of wisdom in your deep within. You have an understanding that you're being asked to release it, put it into the universe, ask for support, whether this is from humans, from your spiritual team, from, whatever it is. Okay. You're actually putting in the work into this. I feel like you're being encouraged to make some, just like, make it real in the actions that you are taking, which I feel like could include a lot of boundaries being put down, or lowering of your boundaries. Okay. With the Seven of Wands showing up here, I see this as taking a step back, putting your wand down, not feeling like you have to be constantly taking care of business and taking care of everything and being on offense mode, but actually, it's almost like you're putting a lot of the work into the softer parts of you. You're putting like work into being gentle with yourself, taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself, like that's kind of how I'm seeing this here. All right. But you're not dismissing it. I feel like your feelings are saying, okay, stop dismissing me, pay attention to me. What is it, over here that's making us unhappy? Yeah. Oh my God, you have the Ten of Pentacles showing up again. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm gonna fucking cry. Sorry. Look. Ten of Pentacles is like you in your deep within, you want to charge toward. Guess what? The universe wants to offer it to you. That there is this, like this potential, like it's coming, like it's out there, but I feel like the universe wants to give it to you, but before you do that, you need to gain clarity within yourself. So this might be a time, this week, it seems like a big week for you, Gemini, where you're just doing so much self-reflection, okay? I'm seeing this, or you're actually starting to implement things. There you go. I feel like you have been doing self-reflection, and now you're saying, okay, you know what? This is what I want. Maybe I don't know what my whole future looks like, but what is the next thing that I want? What do I need to do to start working toward the next thing that I want? Okay. So allow yourself, I feel like open yourself up, because the universe wants to support you over here. I go back to, with the Knight of Cups reversed, I go back to this sense of you, I don't know, it could be somebody that hurt you, somebody that maybe walked away from you, somebody could have come your way and then walked away and left you feeling a little bit sad. This could have been like an emotional thing, like, I was getting romantic, I'm gonna say, like a false start sort of situation that left you, in this Ace of Cups, not going so great sort of thing. But for some of you, it doesn't even have to be romantic, right? It could have just been like, oh, you thought somebody had your back and then they didn't. Could have been a friend or like something like that. But I feel like there is something here about it reminding you of how to take care of yourself, how to take care of your needs, how you can emotionally fulfill yourself. I feel like you're being reminded of filling your own cup first, like what makes Gemini happy, what makes you, what makes you feel supported, what makes you, like, what do you need, emotionally. Yeah, goodness golly, yeah. All right. Wow, seems like a big week for you, Gemini. But I do see you, I'm gonna say, I see you kind of like balancing this. I see a lot of, how can I say? I see a lot of earth energy, right? I mean, you have the gamut of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. But a lot of earth energy, all right, in general. So which is talks about cementing things and grounding things, becoming very grounded, but then over here with the cups, I feel like there's like you're kind of taking this emotions to inspire what it is that you are grounding, okay? Like you're not just doing things because you're doing things. It's not like you're just, going to work and doing the things and paying the bills and blah, blah, blah. You're actually paying attention to your feelings, paying attention to your emotions, and paying attention to your needs here, okay? But I do see you like deciding to take action, like implement something. I keep hearing implementing something. There's something that you're implementing this week. I'm going to leave it there, but I'm going to pull a couple of extra cards over here. See anything else that you need to know about this week ahead. Family, adventure, and setback. Yeah, it's funny. I've seen, okay. Because I'm going to start with the setback, because I feel like I said, there's that false start, the something that you're looking at it as a setback, okay? And you're feeling like, oh, this actually, it was almost, I don't know, maybe it was a distraction, maybe it was like somebody that you were dealing with, and then you're like, oh shit, that didn't pan out, now I'm set back, or now I'm losing time, or now, but it's like, I want to say, I don't think it was completely a setback. I feel like it was whatever that, for those of you that are dealing with a romantic thing or like a breakup or something like that, I do feel like it was meant to teach you something about your needs here. So just honor that, okay? What was it that you learned from the situation, okay? For some of you, you might need to plan an adventure, or you might just have an adventure coming your way, okay? Sorry, I just heard the adventure of a lifetime. So I don't know what that means for you, okay? Creating space for family could be important during this week, or you might be reaching out to family, or kind of just feeling connected to your family here, all right? So I'm going to say some of you are really thinking about the kind of family that you want to build or create. And I say this in whatever context, right? It could be soul family, it could be friend family, like I'm not just talking about, like I want, it's not necessarily, right? Like, well, I want a partner and kids and a dog, right? Like it doesn't have to be that. For some of you it can be, but for others of you, right, it might just be like, well, you know what, I want, a family of my community right now. I want a family of friends, I want, whatever it is, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Gemini, but I hope that there were messages for you here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I hope to see you again sometime. All right, we are going to move on to Taurus. Goodness golly, I am so tired. All right, hello, Taurus. Hello. Actually, not quite yet. All right, actually, I'm going to take this chance to drink some water. Hello, Taurus. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. I'm going to say, Taurus, before I even start, we're starting with the energy you're being asked to bring into balance, okay? But before I start, I want to say I feel like you kept popping up in other readings today. I don't know why. I just felt like Taurus energy. It was just everywhere. It was here. I don't understand. Maybe you have messages in some of your other signs, so that might be something that you want to check out. For some of you, it might not even be like, I don't know. Maybe you just have messages somewhere else in this reading, in this video, okay? You do have, the Nine of Swords showing up here. Shadow side up. This is the energy you're being asked to bring into balance. So I'm gonna say, you could be feeling very anxious at this time, very in your head. This is a card of, sleepless nights, anxieties, things just circling within you, okay? And I'm gonna say it could be a week where you are allowing those thoughts to, how can I say this, like go through you, or you're allowing those thoughts to come in. Because I'm getting almost the sense of wanting to push these away, wanting to dismiss them, or be like, no, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this stressor. But I feel like there could be something about you, like allowing these thoughts in and then out. Nines are very independent. So I do feel like, so what I'm getting is that you are processing stuff by yourself. There is this knowledge that you have, something that you've gained. I feel like allowing yourself to kind of work through your anxieties is going to be so important. And like, what it is that they're telling you, right? Like maybe you're like, oh, I'm really stressed about this, or I'm really scared of that. And then you're like, okay, well, why am I stressed? Why am I scared? You might be journaling. You could be talking it out with somebody else, but I'm seeing this as like, you have the answers within you. I feel like even if you decide to talk it out and call somebody and be like, I need help with this, ultimately it's like you just need the space to vocalize it, and then you get the answer within you anyway, right? Like it's like as you talk, you're starting to hear yourself and you're like, oh, this is what I need to do, or this is something that needs my attention right now, or this is what these thoughts are telling me. Okay, so goodness golly, let's see what else is showing up for you, Taurus. All right. Taurus. All right, you have the Mother of Pentacles. You have the Three of Cups showing up here. I'm gonna say some of you could be, I want to say the Mother of Pentacles also, or this energy, all right, is shown up in several ways. It's shown up as the Queen of Pentacles. Mother of Pentacles is shown up as the so it could be your own energy, Taurus. Yeah, I'm telling you, right? Taurus was just like, if your energy could be some of y'all could be spreading your energy. Like you could be spreading yourself thin, like that saying. Okay, so that could be something that's happening for you right now, Taurus, where you're like giving a lot of yourself, because the Mother of Pentacles, here's the thing about the Mother of Pentacles, super loving, super giving, can know how to take care of herself and also wants to take care of others. All right. So for some of you, I'm getting the sense that you might need to, what to call, like bring it back in. Sorry. I hope the hand motions are helping, but you need to like kind of bring some of that energy back into you at this time. Okay. Particularly with the Three of Cups showing up here. I feel like you're being very selective during this week. Okay. Other times you might have a lot to give and you're giving yourself out there and but this week you are your priority. You're choosing. I'm not saying isolate, Three of Cups still showed up here, go out, have some fun, you do you. Okay. But you are being more selective about who you give yourself, and your energy to, like your time to, is something that I'm getting here. Okay. Who do you give your time to? I don't know. Let's see what else is showing up for you, Taurus. All right, you have the Seven of Wands showing up reversed over here, and the Four of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna say there could be a sense of like kind of dissatisfaction, stress, fatigue. I don't know, like something where you might just be having a week where you need to sit with yourself a little bit. You might be needing to kind of take a break. You have the Seven of Wands showing up reversed in this position, which is the Seven of Wands, always doing things, charging forward, strong, courageous. Yep, I got this. I am tackling all of this and more. you know. But the reversal to me is saying, hey, this might be a week to kind of put your wand down, focus on your rest, kind of chill. Okay, some of you getting like, you could dang, I just heard like, I'm tired of the same old thing. Okay, so there could be something in your routines that some of you might want to spice up your routine or change something up in your routine, all right, or incorporate something into your day-to-day or something like that, something different. Okay, but I'm gonna say that overall there's an energy of taking a step back, rest, and focusing on you right now. Okay, because I feel like you're kind of almost everywhere. All right, and it can end up leading to some stressful energy around you. Okay, let's see anything else that Taurus needs to know this week. Anything else that Taurus needs to know this week? All right, Taurus, creativity, support, and release. Okay, yeah, okay. Look, create space to create. Focus on your creativity, maybe letting out any anxiety, any thoughts into creative pursuits. You know, maybe you're writing poetry, maybe, sorry, I'm getting a lot of writing. Okay, I think it's the Nine of Swords here. But, you know, I don't know, maybe you're just, whatever it is that you find creative. Okay, some people think art or dance or whatever is creative. Some people think organizing and cleaning, it's right, because you're creative problem solving or whatever, you know. So whatever you think is creative, make space for that. Okay, you know, those of you that do need support, you know, I go back to this, you know, because I was like, the answers are within you. Be very aware of that. But maybe you just need somebody to support you through the process, you know, somebody that you can kind of talk things out through, and then, you know, ultimately the answers are within you, but just kind of having that person to rely on. All right, so don't be afraid to say that. Okay, there could be something that you're being asked to let go of with the release energy. Okay, I mean, it could be just like an energy, it could be a thought, it could be a person, it could be a thing. Okay, but for some of you, I'm almost just sensing like it's just a need to release. I don't know how to say it. Like the expectations, I feel like expectations have been placed on you, and you've internalized these expectations, and now you have all these really high expectations of yourself, like I'm supposed to show up all of these 20 million ways, and you're releasing that. You're kind of saying, no, you know what expectations do I have for myself, not what others have placed on me, not what I feel like. Sorry, that was a really weird way of receiving that message, but that was the message that I got. Okay, like you're releasing the expectations that have been placed on you by others. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, Taurus, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. I hope that there were messages for you here. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I'll see you again sometime. All right, good luck this week. All right, we are going to move on to Aries. Hello, Aries. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your weekly quickie. We are starting by asking about the energy you're being asked to bring into balance this week. You have the Chariot showing up, light side up, a lot of forward movement for you here. All right, you are taking action, charging toward what you want. I'm going to say some of you may feel like you have some choices to make, but I'm getting a very decisive action. Like you're like, yep, that is the right choice. Like you're figuring out like this is what I need to do. I'm also getting a message of, or a sense of, you, how can I say this? Like you've seen the path. You know it's not going to be easy, right? Maybe that was the choice. Maybe the choice was this, I want to do something, and it feels like it's going to be hard. Sorry, I love this. It feels like it's going to be hard, but I am choosing to do it anyway. I'm going to say emotional fulfillment from this decision is right around the corner, okay? I'm getting a sense of dedication. I feel like you're dedicated to your cause. You're dedicated to what you want to build here. which seems to be beautiful. Okay. You know, with the Chariot, I'm gonna say check in with yourself about any habits that are holding you back. Check in with yourself about any misdirected energy as well. Okay, like that could just be something that you might need to leave behind as you continue on this beautiful, beautiful journey. All right. You have the Ten of Cups showing up. You have the Ten of Cups showing up up here in your innermost. Sorry, Wheel of Fortune just threw me off. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Look, you have the Ten of Cups, all right? So you know what's going to make you happy. You're saying, I am, you know, I love this because I feel like you're very balanced in your masculine and feminine energy at this time, right? I feel like you're saying, you know what? I am going to do what I need to do. I am willing to make the moves. Also, I am open to the support of the universe. Also, I am asking for what I need. I am open to receiving. I am willing to, right? Like, I feel like you're balancing two parts of yourself here. Yeah, of course you are, because the Empress is the opposite. Okay, so the Emperor is the Emperor is Aries energy, right? That's you, the Emperor, the Empress, right? Like the counterpart energy. So I feel like you're finding that balance within yourself of your feminine and masculine energy. You're kind of doing things that are out of your comfort zone, and you're saying, yep, this is a little bit different for me, but I am choosing to take that on here. I'm going to say Taurus energy. Dang, I keep getting Taurus energy is just showing up everywhere today. Okay, I don't know why. What is going, is the moon in Taurus? I have no idea. But yeah, you could have, I mean, it could be the support of a Taurus person in you, somebody that's really going to help you cement things. It doesn't have to be, okay? I'm just throwing that out there just in case. Or yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like this is really beautiful for you. Okay. I feel like you're gaining that inner strength. Also, like really, 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 really open yourself up to receiving. Okay. There's this reminder that yes, you can do all these things. You can be disciplined. You can be diligent. You can take that forward action. And then sometimes you can make all the right moves and things might just not work out. You know, I want to get into this Wheel of Fortune a little in right now, but you know, here's the thing. Sometimes things might not just work out, but I also get that it's because the universe has other plans for you, or they want you to try things in a different way. Okay, to also be open to different suggestions, be open to the thing, like, because you might be so focused on what you need to do, but there might be an easier route, there might be an alternative solution here. So be open to that. I feel like that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here, because you could be encountering some delays or some mishaps. All right, I'm seeing this just as like, I don't think it's necessary. Like, this is temporary energy, right? So I'm seeing this like, oh, like you could encounter some hiccups, things just kind of not going your way here. But I feel like they're going to be learning opportunities. They're meant to help you find a different way to approach things. I don't see you giving up. You have the Eight of Pentacles showing up here, which I feel like you're recognizing this. You're recognizing that any mishap is just a mishap. I go back to this. I got this at the very beginning. I saw that you're like, this is not going to be easy, but I am choosing to take it on. And I feel like you've accepted that there might be some delays. You've accepted that there are some hiccups here. And you're saying, I am continue to dedicate myself, and I'm going to continue to put my energy into what I want, because you know what's on the other end. You know what's going to pan out, and it's your ultimate, like, your emotional fulfillment. You know it's going to make you happy. So, you know, those mishaps, those things, like, learn from them and continue charging forward. I feel like it's just it seems like a beautiful, like, time for you. Like, yes, you know, I don't want to dismiss that this Wheel of Fortune might be uncomfortable, but ultimately, like, you're keeping your big goals in mind. All right. I wanted to get a couple of just any extra information that we might be able to get about this Wheel of Fortune. All right. Okay. This Wheel of Fortune reversed, okay, these things that didn't work out, is because it's like you're ultimately, it's because it's pushing you. It's like this step back, you know, it's crazy, right? Like Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, and then you kind of, 9 of Cups is showing up right here. And then the other two are reversed, but it's almost like this setback, this delay over here, because it wants you to really get clear with yourself about what makes you happy, right? Like kind of getting very really sure, you know, like, is this my dream? Is this really what I want? It's almost like you're reassessing, because you might be so focused on charging forward that your dream might be getting a little blurry, or it might be a little bit unclear. You're like, I'm charging forward, but then you don't even know where it is that you're heading, right? So it's almost like a step back to make sure that you're very, very clear, right, on what it is that you're trying to do here. Okay, there's a lot of introspection. Okay, yeah, like the 3 of Wands, I'm really seeing this is kind of like delays, you know, before you can charge forward. You need to look deep within. For some of you, I'm gonna say kind of a weird message, but do be mindful about how your hurt or any past hurts might be affecting the choices that you're making right now. Okay, because you could be, I see this as healing overall. I like that the 5 of Cups is reversed, because to me it's a healing energy. You're working through some pain, but that pain could definitely be affecting, how can I say this, like it can be affecting your like how you're showing up or the decisions that you're making. Okay, so just check in with yourself about what that might be. All right, that's what I would say about that. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up sorry, pull out a couple of extra cards. Wow, why am I getting all choked up? I don't know, maybe I've just been, you know, 2 hours, so all right. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Anything else that Aries needs to know for the week? All right, Aries friends, listen. Some of you can have some good news coming your way. Listen for good news. Listen to the news. I don't know. I don't know. But you could listen for news. Okay, like there could just be some new things in the work over here. Okay, your friends could be a great source of support at this time, or creating space for your friends. You might be listening to your friends. So just listen, keep your ears open. Okay, keep your ears open, because I feel like solutions and problem solving, ideas, inspiration, they're gonna come from when you least expect it, and when you're in an energy of I'm open, right? So yeah, that's what I got for you, Aries. I hope that there were messages for you here. Please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you at next week's weekly quickie. All right, bye.